Good morning. I have another Patricia Polacco book for us to read. It's called Mrs. Mack. It's written and illustrated by Patricia Polacco, and she gave everybody online permission to read her books. I'm going to read this book in parts because it has short chapters in the book. The first chapter is Dogpatch. It was the summer of my 10th year. I was spending it with my dad in Michigan, just as I had since I was 4. My brother Richie, my dad, and I were sitting on the top porch, gnawing on sweet corn and watching fireflies shimmer up from the newly mowed grass. Dad grew unusually quiet, thoughtful, then leaned back against the porch step, loosened his belt, and sighed. "Yes, sir, I think this is going to be the summer, Patricia." I waited for the longest time for the next word, searching his face for a clue. "This is the summer that you're going to learn to ride." My heart leaped in my chest because Dad knew my special dream of having a horse of my very own. Learning to ride this summer meant only one thing, that he was going to get me a horse. "When, Di?" I managed to squeal, and I turned cartwheels for the pure excitement of it. He fell forward. "Tomorrow. How's that, my little filly? Tomorrow." The next morning, as Richie packed for summer camp, I put on the new riding clothes that Mama had gotten for me in San Francisco, just in case. After all, this was the day I was going to get my own horse. After we dropped Richie off for the bus to camp, Dad headed down the highway toward Lansing, a college town, my mom always called it, because a university was there. "Where are we going, Di?" I asked, barely able to contain my excitement. Maybe the stable would be somewhere near the college. "You'll see," he sang out as he drove along. I tried to imagine just what the horse would look like. I wondered if it would be anything like the one I always dreamed of. Maybe I'd never have to go to those dumb old pony ride places where the pony was led around in a circle by a huge metal wheel like a tired merry-go-round. That wasn't real riding. When we got to Lansing, Dad drove by the college, past the city center and Potter's Park. When we finally started to slow, I looked out the window. The houses were run down. Some of them were even shacks. I realized that we were in Dogpatch, the roughest part of town. Dad had made a terrible mistake. There couldn't be any horses here. Then we stopped in front of the most shabby stable I had ever seen. A horse trailer right next to a shack had a sign on it that said "Office." A couple of real tough-looking kids leaned against a hitching rail beside 2 tired-looking horses. I could feel the tears well up in my eyes. Dad wasn't going to get me a horse at all. I didn't want to get out of the car, but Dad took my hand, so I did. And we'll read the next chapter tomorrow.